We are back to Spira, Round 2, Final Fantasy D20 Series, Episode 50, Season 3, Session 15. Last time, while headed towards Bedohis City, you walked through a Cacti Patch from Darklake City. And this Cacti Patch did not welcome trespassers, and you were attacked. One after another, after another, after another, after another. The battle seemed endless. Quacktaurs everywhere. And at the end, a giant Quacktaur. But after you defeated the biggest one, it seemed like they finally stopped coming. You were in for some much needed rest, but not in this Cacti Patch. Today, you still have a dangerous path until you get to your rendezvous point. And now, like always, our party.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Howdy.
Good evening.
Good evening. On our way to Bedohis Capital ruins.
Is there anything special about these ruins?
They're the hometown of the Al-Bed, which were called the Bedolins at one time. But before they were called Al-Bed, Bevelle made war against them because they didn't like their kind.
It seems a common trend.
Indeed.
So you rest for the night.
Hey.
You rest for the night in let's put you into a map to rest for the night. Alright, this has no battle music.
Not yet.
Should we post a watch?
No, I don't think we need to post a watch. Simply because I've got cottage.
Are you sure a cottage in the middle of nowhere wouldn't draw some suspicion from the local wildlife?
I mean, it is literally made from the same material that the ground's made of.
There's also
Keep the lights
difficult
out.
terrain everywhere you go around here. So, it's just nothing but a bunch of big, spiky boulders everywhere. It's unusually warm over here, though, so it's comfortable to sleep at night. From the mountain paths that you were just on. You get the cool mountain air and then the warm ground.
I'm going in and hopping on one of the top bunks. Get as much of the higher air as I can.
I also get a top bunk just because I can.
I'll take a top bunk.
I will take the bunk the furthest away from everyone.
That makes sense. You don't know anything.
Well, how many of us are there in total?
Yeah, I know. I don't know how big this cottage is. I don't think
Got
it's like a barracks. That we
There
can
is
just-
set-
It's a
There's-
20-foot square structure.
There is 7 of
Yeah.
you.
That's
So-
still
And
not
I-
super huge when it's shared between 7 people.
It's at least got 8 bunks.
I mean, I can also make 2.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Like everybody's like, "Oh, I want my bunk to be on the north wall, facing the ceiling." Well, actually, wait, that's normal. I
Aren't they
don't
all
know why I
facing
said
the
that. Good God. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm gonna clutch to the bottom of my bed like a bat, and
But you are Bat.
that's true.
Okay, it's got 8 bunks.
Okay.
Yeah, we got enough room.
They're all top
Really, we
bunks.
can each have our own bunk. You don't. Everyone can have top.
Yeah, I'm
8
fine
bunks,
taking
not
whichever
4.
bed.
Hell
It's
yeah.
8 bunks, not 4 bunks. So you can see it fits 16 people apparently.
Oh,
So you're saying it's 8 bunks, not 8 beds.
It says 8 bunks. Right there in the description.
Oh wait, there's 8 of you. Right.
No, there's 7 of them. Wait.
There's 6.
No, there's 7 of you. You still have your other character with you.
Oh, yeah.
That character just doesn't disappear when the player disappears.
Sorry, I thought he just
Right.
like went off by his own way.
I mean, they are part of Manaland. They're going back to Manaland.
My bad. My bad.
everybody who doesn't show up has to catch up. Felt like an extra
Go ahead
day.
and put yourselves on the map. I will get you a tent.
Anywhere or like where?
I will get you a tent.
Just in case.
And then just in case. Oops. That's not inconspicuous at all. So just put yourselves in the tent. Yes, put yourselves into the tent. Perfect.
Yay.
Wait, I'm above.
It's your
Oh,
tent. You can't go in it.
Yeah, you're in the you're standing in
There.
front of the door.
I'm away from everyone else.
Yeah, you're taking a smoke break.
Bro, we don't know.
We don't know what's going on in there.
What's going on in there? Wait a minute.
Taking a tea and a drink break.
That was kind of funny. You might get to level 9 before you get to Manaland, which is much needed since you guys are the furthest behind.
And we're starting to get slapped.
I think we're holding our own.
I'm still
Yeah.
trying to pretend I know what I'm doing.
So were we having a watch order?
I can take first watch if you want.
What does the spell say about being in the tent? Can anything attack the tent?
It's secured with locks, including a iron bars on the chimney. Lock DC's 30. But I mean, it's just a normal stone. It's a sturdy cottage made of material that is common in the area where the spell is cast. Floor is level, clean. Doesn't say anything about hit points or...
Later it says, it resists flames and fire as if it were stone. It is impervious to normal missiles, but not the sort cast by siege engines or giants.
You're past the giants now.
Alright, so we're fine.
I swear to the gods, if I see another one of those Quacktaur looking things, what are they called?
Quacktaurs?
I'm going to lose it.
I mean, you are the closest thing you have to plant life is right here.
I kind of wish I had a stuffed Quacktaur right about now.
I just imagine like you throw it at him, fucking goes, flies into a rage.
I mean, I could at least, like, draw a picture of one.
What the? Oh yeah. Oh no.
Just, like, put 3 or 4 of them, like, tape them or, like, glue them to his bunk.
It's like,
And get a fishing rod and cut a hole in it and just dangle it in front of him.
Yeah. Have
Bro.
the blue mage emulate its sounds.
Oh, jeez.
it's just like, that's it. I had enough.
What are you gonna do? Sword yourself?
No, you just see. I just imagined Axel just booking it out of the cabin.
No, we start throwing fists. We start punching the goddamn things.
Well, then you can only do that once because you need a hand to throw a fist.
True. Very point. I have one hand.
Dang.
I approve.
And then I have to reattach that hand. Ugh.
No, I just imagined he just does a
Come on.
lunging attack, thinks he's throwing the fist, but he forgets that his body is still attached, so he just
it's like-
lunges.
No. He's like, don't worry. Grabs. Just imagine he has a sword, lunge it, misses by accident. Realize, oh wait, I don't have my sword. 1 moment, please. Goes back in. Okay, I'm ready. Still misses.
So, I actually haven't had to heal MP before. What's the rate for healing MP?
All of it.
I believe it was max.
All pools
yeah.
recover overnight.
Yeah.
It's
So-
all recovered for a long rest, and we have ether potions to...
There is no
Great
long
combat.
or short rests in this. Get your 5e out of here.
Yeah.
With
So if
that
you
said, I will probably tell you to make constitution saves and stuff. And then that'll be my 5e talking. 5 constitution, you mean fortitude saves? Then I'll tell you to shut the hell up.
No, he said con save. Come on, guys. He said a con save. Come on, let's make our con saves.
Yes, make your forgery saves.
Alright, wait, you mean constitution, right?
No, con. You're a con.
Okay, understandable.
Wouldn't that be bluff?
No, you're a con artist.
How you know?
Alright, so the night goes by.
As you just told me.
Who is on watch?
Axel.
You're
I'll be
sleeping.
taking the night watch.
I'll take first watch.
Night watch means you're going to be exhausted the next day.
Oh.
If you're taking the entire watch.
No, I'm
Yeah,
switching
well,
out
no,
with someone. I need my sleep
Roots.
too.
I'll take the next watch.
Alright, who's taking first watch?
That would be Axel.
Alright,
It's Axel,
get outside.
Cora.
Get outside.
I'll
Okay,
take
stop,
the third
stop,
watch.
stop. First watch, get outside the tent. After you find yourself. Give me a perception check.
Alrighty. I'll have a no, it would be a -2. It was only due to range, unless you're gonna roll that. You said perception, right?
Yep.
Does a. Oh, I am tired today.
Something
Oh,
is
dear.
rolling up next to you.
Looks at it.
It's a tumbleweed.
He's
should
just
Mistakes it for a Quacktaur and freaks out.
no. I didn't see no
It's a
green. I
dead
didn't see no-
It's a tumbleweed of a cactar.
Oh no.
Just holding it in. It's not making any aggressive attacks yet.
If you
Just-
scream and wake us all up, that would be bad.
No. He's just holding it in. He ain't attacking him yet. If he attacks,
And then it just rolls by and then lays right in front of you. Oh, damn it.
Then it grows a hat and says, "Hello."
What the fuck? He just has his hand on the sword. It's not making any aggressive moves yet. After my watch, I'll wake up the next person who's taking watch.
What do you do?
That's
It's
me.
just laying there.
It's just laying there. I mean, I ain't gonna touch it. Oh, does it look alive?
It's brown.
It's brown.
Here, let me, let me see
Well,
if I
you can
remember
ask
how
me
to
when
do
you
this.
wake me up, because like I have creature knowledge and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like
I can tell you if a cactar is dangerous if it's dead. It's like, you know, when bees die with their stingers out and stuff like that.
just gonna go wake up. That was you, Bax, who was talking, right?
Yeah, go wake up Cora.
I'm gonna go like this Cora.
Eh.
I need your assistance here.
What's up?
Just come here for a minute. Come outside with me. I point I point at the Quacktaur. I don't know if it's alive or not. It's just standing there menacingly.
All right, what do I need to roll? I want to know if this thing's a threat.
You need to roll. Give me a knowledge nature.
Whoop.
It looks pretty much dead.
Mm-hmm. And are they dangerous when they're dead?
Not usually. But you can
Not
tell.
usually.
Yeah, but you can tell him now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dead. If it's all brown and crusty.
Sighs in relief.
Yeah. I'm still gonna pull out my sword and like give it a poke.
All right, you both
Don't
take
do that.
1d6 points of damage.
Come on, I asked if they were still a threat.
Yeah.
I said not usually, but you still poked him.
You do realize we stepped on dead ones during that fight, and it did that.
Nah, I'm too dumb.
Well, that's stepping on it. That's not nudging it with a sword. I thought you were literally just like putting your foot in a cactus.
And that was its final retribution. It is out of needles.
This is just
Now it can be cooked.
Cora, you see
Did you put an X through it?
No,
Oh, did
I
I?
thought you did.
No.
What?
the fuck? Just Cora, you see, it's like you look to your right, you see Axel's right hand just twitching, like close, like twitching very aggressively.
You both take 2 points of non-elemental damage.
I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
If Axel was here since the end of the second season, he would have seen more cactars.
No! He would have a hatred towards these things.
All right, I'm just gonna cast regen on us both real quick, and I'll just eat the two.
Oh, cast it on the
Indeed.
Quacktaur too.
No,
No.
thank you.
No, I am not dealing with that again.
I need to figure out how to get rid of this thing because, like, it's
able to be eaten now. It's a good source of water right now.
well, now that it's, I guess, de-needled. Do
We
I
have
know
to-
enough about? Can I roll to know enough about them to, turn it into some?
You can
Stuff.
turn it into 2 rations or 1 gallon of water.
I think we have plenty of rations. I think we need the water more than anything.
The water will be sweet water, and it will regenerate let's see here. Where is it? 3d4 points of MP.
Oh wow!
Oh.
Yeah, let's do that.
But it comes in a large quantity of drink.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like
do we
to-
have containers? Or wait, do you have to like drink the whole thing, or is it like?
Just put it in the bag of holding.
Do I have to just sit there and chug?
Chug, 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 chug.
Hey yo, drink this.
Just sit there with like an entire gallon of milk.
It's a full round action to chug this water for 3d4 MP healing.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's a full round action to fetch a potion out of a bag, so.
Yeah. So this would be like 3 rounds channeled drinking.
Hey yo, is she all right?
But
then
you have to harvest it now,
And then you're
otherwise.
nauseated.
Otherwise, you have
Nothing will
to.
quench ya.
You have to
Can't even
harvest.
cast.
Can I speak?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You have to harvest it now, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I've. Let's see here.
Quick question.
Best-
You did cast regen, right?
Yes. So we are both healed.
For how much?
More than 2 damage. For sure.
Axel, how much HP is your max?
Mine is 73.
You're not
Mine-
Axel.
116 at the moment.
Are you able to heal Axel more hit points? He only has 40.
What?
I can take.
I would have cured everybody prior to going to bed. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That we
'cause
had an entire.
Axel,
Yeah.
put yourself at
I
max.
I thought we did that.
We had an entire argument about who was.
We literally had an argument
Oh yeah,
about
yeah,
healing.
that's right.
yeah.
I'll put myself at max then. Okay.
It's like,
Yeah,
I'll
so-
do it. No, I'll do it. No, I'll do it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the regen
god!
was just
All
to
right, well, you were
bring it-
arguing while somebody was dying.
Died. I was like, oh my god! Why did you just heal? Fuck! Christ!
Just stop arguing.
Yeah, that's how you lose a teammate. The more arguing about who's gonna heal who. Dear gosh. Right.
We had to min-max the heals. Come on.
Well, we could just like take turns.
Edible.
Right. It's like Axel looks over to Cora. So what do you want me to do with this?
I'm gonna get some water out of it. It makes for a pretty good mana drink.
And the water that is not a mana drink, you can only get 1 use of mana drink off of it. The rest of the drink is just a sweet drink that helps you sleep. Or is an energy drink, so to speak. Doesn't do anything else for you.
Gotcha. Yeah, so let's see. Do I have a container for that? I mean, I'm sure we have some empty vials.
I have a.
We haven't just been eating them, right?
You just eat the vial.
Yeah.
I just
Delicious.
imagine the whole thing where it's Breath of the Wild. You tuck everything into the cooking fire container and all.
Yeah.
Hey, the wood gives extra fiber to the dish. Come on.
hmm Okay, so do I need to roll or?
It's like it's just like this. I'm gonna go wake up the next person, unless you want to take watch.
Well, yeah, I was gonna take watch. It's my turn anyway.
Oh, good night. Daxel just walks in, goes top bunk, and just.
Hmm.
And who's next on watch?
That would be me.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Another tumbleweed bush just rolls up next to you.
Not liking this. Are these some of the ones we killed earlier?
No.
That
Can I
was-
take a look at them to see maybe how they died?
This is just another tumble bush.
Right, but are there any, like, signs that it was attacked?
Oh, the Cactar?
Right.
Yeah, looks like explosion.
That's unusual. Okay, so because here's my problem with this.
It has
If something's
si- it
out
has-
here,
It has singe marks on it.
singe marks. So let's see. Yeah, am I aware of any monster that would use fire that preys on Cactar?
No, none that come to mind.
Okay, wasn't sure if I had to roll on it. Does it look like it's freshly singed, or that it's like had time to cool down?
It had time to cool down.
Okay. So there's something out here that's burning cactars. Though I guess if everybody's in the cottage, we don't have much to worry about because the cottage is fireproof. So I'll
It's
just
not siege.
well, not
it's not-
fireproof, but like, resistant.
But it's not
So-
siege engine proof.
Right. But like, I don't think anybody's using a siege engine on a Quacktaur. Okay. So, I guess if I don't see anything else, I'll just stand back since we've got a second one here. And I'll cast a spell at it to knock the needles out of it. Where is it on the map? Is it just the same one?
It just rolls into the same one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stand like 20 feet back and just bonk it.
It expels all of its needles. Oh no, it doesn't expel all of its needles. It just falls to pieces.
Oh,
Does the sound of the spell wake anyone up?
Give me perception checks from those of you asleep.
Is 10, right?
20.
Oh, 20. Okay.
oh yeah. I guess I could have picked a quieter spell.
Boom! 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 Boom!
I mean, I'd
Hit
say,
-4.
considering it acts as stone, that would be pretty well insulated from noise, unless the noise
really-
itself was
am I
against.
I am that blind. I'm trying to find this. Where am I able to find this?
It's
It's
in
right
your
above perform.
Sizerzik wakes up.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's without the minus 20.
Oh yeah, no, it's a 7.
I rolled a 10. 30 minus 20.
Okay, you wake up too.
A 7 wakes up.
Yeah, anything above a 1, a 0 wakes you up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna poke my head in the cottage and be like, "Sorry guys, had to take care of something. Nothing to worry about."
And now you're worried.
Taking care of what exactly?
Dead Cactar. It was. There's still like a landmine. Had to pop it real quick.
To be fair, it was like right at the entrance.
Yeah, it was right at the door of the tent. And if those things go off like a hair trigger, then like I don't want the wind blowing it into the side of the cottage or something like that and just
How
spraying
long-
everybody.
How long into his watch was that?
About an hour and a half.
Was that right at the start?
Yeah.
Do you at least get
No.
anything from it?
Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna. Well, not the second one, but I did it. Yeah, I did get something from the first one. Don't worry about it. I'll go, just get some rest.
I can cook it in the morning if you want.
That'd be great. Thanks.
Try
Oh,
not.
wait, did I already? I already extracted everything from it, didn't I?
From the first one.
The first
Yeah,
one
the-
also has liquid left for an energy drink.
Yeah. The thing I got was you said Sweetwater,
Sweetwater.
and that was 3d6 plus 4. You said of mana.
3d4 plus 4.
Oh,
3d4.
3d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. Then yeah, there's still Cactar left.
I could turn its flesh into something in the morning.
Sounds good.
Plant jerky.
Oh,
Or mash it up into like a little oatmeal stew.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
get 2 jerky.
pottage.
You can get 2
Basically.
pieces of jerky from it.
Glad I took cook as one of my professions.
Oh, nice.
Try not to wake us up again, please.
Uh,
There
no
will be a
problem.
book coming your way.
All right, sorry.
Mm.
Yeah, next time I'll use an air spell.
Who's on the next watch?
Me.
Okay. And that was 2 hours, so I get my MP back. All right. Keep an eye out for anything that might be burning. If you see any fires in the fires off in the mountains, there's something that's, it looks like it may have happened a while ago, but there were some dead Cactar that blew through here that looked like they'd been burnt. So just keep an eye out.
Interesting.
Yeah. What? he was in the tent too, just like chilling.
No, I when I go to sleep, they go back.
Oh, okay, good. I just imagine him like hanging off the edges of the bed, just like his entire body, just like oh, he like snores super loud.
You know,
He just
the
rips the bunk and then puts them next to each other to make a full size bed, and then that's still only enough for the center of his back.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of snoring,
He just has like earthquaking, like snoring. The whole house is shaking.
Speaking of snoring, we now have a Patreon, and that Patreon has different level subs. And if you do those different level subs, you may get free stuff from our merchandise store per month. Woo!
Oh wait,
Hey,
that's right.
that's-
I forgot.
Noise.
Because I
And Patreon is better than Twitch sometimes because it takes less money out than Twitch does. Because
Twitch.
what if you did both?
well, that's fine too.
Valid option.
I mean, Amazon Prime is great, and then
I don't want
God
to make
damn
a
it.
Patreon.
Look, I have a Patreon for a Final Fantasy 14 app I use. So it's like, I already have it. May as well.
I had one per Patreon for a $50 one, and I had to keep making merchandise because I think, giving away something every other month to this guy. I'm like, I need to come out with new material, and I was winding up making new types of t-shirts and campaigns. And this artist was just making a ton of money from me. I was losing money trying to make this one person happy.
Well,
And that's why I have so much merchandise.
Your murder hobos and choco bros. Lore tip of the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
We all love the Patreon.
Merchandising.
You too can help this stream.
Oh, and when we get to 800 likes or follow or subscriptions on YouTube, we'll give away we'll do a free giveaway. And when we get to 250 follows on Twitch, we'll also do a free giveaway.
May I ask what those giveaways are?
It's probably going to be a free t-shirt of your size and of your flavor in the merchandise section of our Stream Elements site.
I love teas.
I've been meaning
As
to
long
buy.
as you don't actually eat them.
I've been meaning to buy more shirts anyway, except
Yeah,
I keep running into problems like truck payments, or not truck payments, like truck breaking down and stuff.
Yeah. That's today's sponsor, the Patreon.
We just have a new shirts out called Calamity shirts.
Get yours now.
Woo! Alright, back to the game. Who's the third person up? Calamity, or not Calamity, sorry, Zerzik, give me a perception check.
Give me a calamity check. A calamity happens.
No!
You see Sin.
That reminds me of the time I accidentally summoned a
What?
meteor in a campaign.
You set up a perception check?
Perception check.
DMB like, you said, what?
Of course, when I'm not trying to wake up, I wake up.
Nothing
This would've been a
happens.
-6. What? It's a 14.
Be right back, 1 second.
And who is the last watch?
Me.
Alright. Titan just squeezes back into the tent.
No, I can dismiss Titan.
No, I want to go in the tent.
Bro, homeboy just wanna go into tent, see what it is, man. Give him the right, give him the freedom too, okay?
Gerald,
I mean, yeah, he can sleep on the trestle table.
crunch. Now everyone's awake. Gerald, give me a perception check. Ah, Gerald, you hear like the sounds of rock moving
In which general direction?
everywhere.
Oh boy.
Nobody else heard this.
Outstanding. Gonna look up at the ridges.
Seems like the sound's coming from up there too.
Fantastic.
Alright, what did I miss? I really heard was fantastic. Now I'm scared.
Just rock noises, you know?
Oh. Oh boy.
How long was each watch?
2 hours.
Damn. So I'm just gonna keep an eye out for rocks. Any suspiciously moving rocks.
Nothing moves that you see.
Outstanding.
Just rumbly sounds. Also, I'd like to make another announcement. We are seeking one Zelda player for our Monday night campaign. That's it. Continuing on.
Did you say Zelda?
You have to be 21 or older for this one. Sorry.
Motherfucker!
Oh.
I wish at 2 more years. 2 more years.
Somehow I don't sound it and do make that. That's perfect.
Widow Axe was a baby.
I'd love to play, but I work.
So do I.
I
Yeah,
have
who-
school.
Ha 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 ha. Why? Why is it all?
This Zelda campaign sometimes requires drinking in real life.
Wait, that's
Oh boy.
fuck.
I bet.
Alcohol. Alcohol, Phantom.
All right, continuing on before Axel gets any terrible ideas.
And then the morning comes and everybody is awake.
Ugh. Good morning, everybody.
Am I able to use any of the twigs around to start a fire?
Oh no!
What?
What twigs?
Initiative. Turn
Oh,
order, open up.
fuck.
Turn. Good morning,
What are
everybody.
you talking about? It's just a turn order that just popped up.
Followed by roll initiative. What?
Look, my favorite moment will still always be, hey, I just got back from school for 2.5 hours. Add your initiative. Huh?
Huh?
So the first thing that happens is one of the rocks that are next to you rises up.
Can I just bap it?
That's not a rock.
That's not
Oh.
a rock.
Yeah, you can bap it.
Oh,
Oh, hang on. I want to know what that is. I want to know what that is. Can I roll on it?
But first, you must roll initiative.
We're not like flat-footed or anything, are we? We're just waking up.
You're flat-footed, the same as they're flat-footed.
Oh.
You're flat
I
foot
cannot
until you
be-
take a turn.
Whoops.
I
Sorry.
cannot be flat-footed.
Forgot about doing that again. Okay. Click the token, then do it.
This man got a nat. What the hell?
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh my! I didn't click my token.
Oh.
Well,
That's-
I got
can I-
23.
Can I edit that to be what I actually got? There we go.
I am
Sorry,
not
that
going
second
to
one was
roll.
to get me on there.
Fuck rolling. We're just gonna start counting down. 2, 4.
Guys, look! It's a bird. It's a plane.
6.
It's a literal bomb thing. Whatever this is.
8.
Oh, that would explain the scorch marks.
What scorch? Oh.
No, you don't know anything about scorch
Yeah,
marks?
yeah. That's so. What scorch marks?
Wait, but didn't he say it when he woke me up?
No, not him.
Oh, but then I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Oh, he was literally
Yeah.
talking to Axel.
That was
Or no, that was
Cora.
on his watch. That was on Cora's watch.
Yeah.
You
told
are the only one that
Zurzik,
know about it.
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
and
told-
then we
she told
literally
me.
just walked outside,
Mm-hmm.
so I hadn't had a chance to tell everybody yet.
Fair enough. Sorry.
Wee baguette.
Ha ha, wee wee.
Like there was no tumbleweed on my watch.
Bro,
Yeah.
that tumbleweed's scary, man.
I just had some rumbly rocks.
And I
Oh,
wasn't
no,
aware
that's
of
fine.
any
See the damn
creature that
tumble-
would prey on Cactar or attack them
Mm-hmm.
that used fire, so.
No, we just ran into a minefield.
What?
Literally in this case, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so.
I mean, it was dark. We were tired. We just kind of set up shop. One of these things could have been in our college this whole time. We would have never known.
No, it was just grabbing a drink. He says, "Good morning, gentlemen. Today, I'm about to blow up like I don't know you guys."
I mean, we can all just cram back inside of the
Cottage.
cottage.
Not if these things explode.
Until your cottage despawns, and then what?
It's good for another 8 hours. It
Wait a
lasts
minute.
16 hours.
Wait a minute. Why there's multiple. Oh my! I'm gonna be running around this goddamn map.
Gotta
Gotta get cardio in, bud.
Part 2.
I see cardio in your future.
Why do I hear the can?
I mean, you can just Titan can assist you and hurl you like a
No, I'm doing my cardio, my morning cardio.
night powered missile.
Hey, yo, let me buff myself first, then we can do it.
Just hold the sword out straight in front of you, and then plank, and then he's just gonna toss it like a javelin.
Oh, jeez.
Hold the
Nice.
sword
Why
out
you can-
directly in front of you and pull it towards you.
Night javelin.
Alright, I just finished rolling in everybody's initiatives.
Dang.
It's not as terrible. Just
Literally last with them. Oh,
At least you get to be the first of last.
We'll do some regular music this time.
Woo! What?
you
Regular music?
Yeah, regular.
Yeah,
Final
not box
Fantasy.
music.
Ah, yes.
Regular
No.
remix music, not Square
No.
Enix. Cora, you were up first.
Okay, I'd like to do for my free action, a knowledge check on them.
Knowledge Plains.
Knowledge planes. Whoop. Oh, that's actually pretty bad.
That is awful.
Roll the 2. I rolled for
There's
mine.
some sort of floaty thingy.
Hang on, I might have the ability to re-roll that. Let me double check myself here. I could have sworn I could have re-roll a knowledge check, like once a day. 1 second.
Is that under your racial?
I think it's actually under Blue Mage. Do I have Future Knowledge Mastery? I think that might have been replaced by... Shoot, yeah, I think I actually lost that when I switched to Immortal Lion.
Floaty thingy.
Temporal hiccup?
You can't.
I can't be caught flat-footed, but it hasn't been my turn yet.
Let's see, what level are we? 6? Okay.
We're level 8.
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
We're level-
God, I misread that number.
I mean, there's 2 circles in it.
Okay, Analysis Mastery. Yeah, okay, I don't have Creature Knowledge Mastery. Yeah, so... yeah, that roll just sucks. Dang.
And now we have a scholar.
Okay, so now I guess as my swift action, I'm going to scan them. So, knowledge planes. Okay, I passed the DC. It's just always 20. So, do they know any blue mage spells that I could learn?
These ones self-destruct, but you already know that one.
Yes, I do. Okay. Well, at least I could tell everyone, like...
They blow up!
Yeah, they blow up! Watch out! Keep your distance. Okay, so now as a move action, I am going to use Metal, my analysis ability, which will give us an improvement to saving throws, provided my knowledge check doesn't suck this time. So, knowledge planes. That's a 22. Good lord. My character really has just woke up.
Your initiative was fantastic.
Don't ask me for knowledge rolls until I've had my coffee.
Hey, so about
Some of
that
that.
initiative
Didn't you
roll.
just process some of that sweet water? Doesn't that wake you up?
No, I didn't. I didn't drink any yet. I just kept it.
Nobody processed the energy stuff yet.
Man, and I had a plot and everything with it.
Mm-hmm. So, did I succeed on the roll there?
I don't know.
The
What are you
DC
rolling?
is 10. 10 plus their CR.
Okay, you beat. Okay, you beat it by 2.
Okay, so everybody gets +1 on their saving throws against any of these bombs. Yeah, okay. So +1 on their saving throws, and I'm going to spend an additional use of the ability to give it versus every member of that species. And then finally, let's give y'all... where is it? Shining Ruby. Boop. Okay, so for the next 3 rounds, everybody's got +3 deflection to AC and +3 to their saving throws. So that's a total of plus 4 to your saving throws against these guys. 1 second. So that's 8 rounds of metal and 3 rounds of shining ruby. Okay. And that will end my turn.
Alright, up next is... Ah,
That
here.
one's far away. Cora.
Takeshi, you cannot be caught flat-footed, correct?
Correct.
Oh, that reminds me. Everybody, I'd like to introduce you to an aura I have now that can actually helps.
This is, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Wow, that's a high hit. 32 touch. You get a handful of dice. Three. I need. This should be reflex, right? Yeah, reflex. Can I get a reflex save? Yeah, that passes. You will not be on fire. I grabbed a handful of dice, and none of them were d6s. 9, 10, 11, 12. What's the caster level? Where is your caster level? Flies is so broken up. Manly man, you suck at making characters. Oh, here we go. 12, 22. Our casting stat is non-existent. 22 points of fire damage. And the other one?
So, was there any, what does evasion do, if anything?
You don't catch on fire.
Okay.
He said evasion. Usually having evasion means anytime you make a reflex save, if you pass it, you take no damage instead of half.
You weren't going to take half damage. The reflex save was for the status effect. You're thinking the Aga spells or the AoE spells. They take half damage for it. The singular spells are for their status effects. Cora can back me up on these.
No, I get it.
Evasion, if I attacked you with Spira, would be half damage to the elemental spell, but if you had evasion, then you would take nothing. Up next is Axel.
Alright, let's see. You said it was a knowledge check, planes?
Yes.
I got nothing in that, so I ain't rolling. So, as my usual go-to routine, I'm cast defensively. For standard action, Lead Blade. Oh, never mind.
Well, I need to see if you're casting defensively anyway.
Oh. So how does that work?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Then Saber.
You're still expending the MP anyway.
Yeah. So okay. So and Swift Action Saber.
All right. So how much MP is Lead Blades?
1.
And Saber is
Also 1.
so you just use 2 MP.
Yep. Shit. That's my go.
All right, Takeshi, it is your turn.
All right. Thinking what I want to do. Well, considering that I just took a lot of damage, I'm going to go ahead and summon a clone.
Okay. The one that attacked you was back here,
Where?
behind you.
Is it the one that's in the rocks?
Yeah.
All right. All right, and the clone is going to. The clone is going to try and stab it.
Okay. That hits.
Do I get a? I forget. Did I get a damage bonus for this? Oh, butts.
A damage bonus?
I didn't add chorus spell, but I'm kind of thinking I don't want to do that anymore.
No, yeah, I haven't done any attack boosting stuff.
Okay, just double checking.
You get 11 points of non-elemental as well? Oh no, that's 4 points of non-elemental. I'm dumb. Alright. And Takeshi, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can't hit the guy.
Actually,
right
you're actually probably the best person to take care of these guys.
I would love to know why, but I guess we'll find out. I'm going to try and hit the one on the bottom right with Star the Rogue.
Okay.
I'd love to get some knowledge on these guys though, but I don't have any way to do that myself.
Some knowledge? Oh.
Don't worry.
And you get a +1 from Korra's ability to hit, and that will hit.
Unfortunately, I didn't give anybody anything like that.
Oh, I thought you gave him a +1 to attack.
No, it's a +1 to saving throws. I'll do the attack bonus next round.
Alright, then that would be a miss. Oh wait, it's flat-footed. It hits. So 12 points of damage. And grows a size larger. Alright, up next is... Not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. Arya.
Alright, I'm gonna activate my Lore Master ability as a scholar.
Alright.
Once per day, I can take 20 on any knowledge check as a standard action. And I'm going to do the knowledge planes check.
Okay, what's your total?
Taking the 20 knowledge plus my skill is 26.
Alright. You have run into a pack of mine.
Okay.
They're mines.
Makes sense. Fucking scary.
A literal minefield.
Yep.
Common knowledge you know is, well, common knowledge you know is that when you hit them, they grow larger in size.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure why, because that further questions are involved with that.
Right.
Cora could fill you in with those.
Right.
I can.
You learned them from a bomb.
Oh, on the properties of self-destruct?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, it kills you instantly, but does a bunch of damage. Well, actually, it doesn't kill you, it just incapacitates you.
Yeah, we have stumbled into a minefield, gentlemen. That's... And they're growing larger every time we hit them. That wasn't obvious. I'm not sure if they have something that happens immediately if they get the biggest size, but we must be careful. And then I'm gonna take my move action to fly up.
You still get questions. You still have
Okay.
one question. That was just common knowledge that you got to know.
Oh, okay. I get a question.
Yeah.
What happens if they get too big?
Oh, they explode in a 30-foot radius
No!
immediately.
Fun! Okay.
Or if
That's
their HP is reduced to 0 from a physical attack.
Oh. Alright. If they get too big, they'll explode in a wide area around them. And they really like shrugging off physical attacks. And they will explode from hitting them if we incapacitate them with that. At least we have magic on our hands. And ranged. Puts book away.
But that's
Alright.
on their largest size.
And of course, I don't know what their largest size is. So that's... I have to do more research.
Leave that to Axel.
Yeah, that's the on-hands research. Alright, and then I'm gonna use my movement action to soar into the sky about... I don't know
Later,
how much I'm
suckers!
out. No, not that far up. Far enough that I am at least high up. But still in range for healing and such. I'm gonna use my wings while I got them.
Okay, put the wing on you and put in
Yep.
increments of 5 feet.
Is it based off my total movement? Or
Oh.
my fly speed?
Your fly speed and
Okay.
however many 5 feet you're going.
Okay. Alright.
Each point equals 5 feet.
Okay. Why?
So if you put 7 in or 6 in, we know, or 7 in, we know that you're 35 feet above everyone else.
Hold over the icon and then type
Oh,
in.
and then hit the number. Yeah, thank you. Alright, I will be hovering 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
And that is it for me.
Okay. Alright, up next is Gerald.
Alrighty. So I am going to cast a spell. Wherever it is, there it is. Gonna be targeting this one with a wound.
Which one with wounds?
This one.
Okay. Fortitude save for partial. It did make it, but I don't think it takes the partial damage.
Now the part
Then the
damage
gates
is
bleed. Okay. Alright, takes the damage.
9 non-elemental.
You got it. Does not grow in
And-
size.
Then honestly, I'm just gonna sit and wait.
Okay. Sizerzik, it is your turn.
Alright, guy's right next to me. Mhm. I'll try to cast defensively and cast my Mage Robes on myself.
Okay. Yeah, I got you before you said you could do that.
So what do I have to roll?
1 second.
That's a first level spell.
Concentration check. Alright. Now,
Is that based on my casting modifier or Constitution?
it's your a d20 plus your caster level and casting spell modifier. Ability modifier.
D20 plus the spell level or my level?
Your caster level.
Okay, so 8.
Plus your plus your ability modifier. There you go.
1 to 2.
Okay, you were able to do it.
Alright, cool.
I would just always subtract 3 hit points from your character every day, and say you always have these on you now.
You mean 3 MP?
3 MP on you. What did I say?
Hit points.
Yeah, MP.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well, because like it lasts long enough. And then Python will, he's gonna actually come back here and engage in that one before it has a chance to get close.
Which one? Oh, that one. Okay. Alright, so what's Titan gonna do?
Can he throw it?
No, he cannot throw it.
Dang. Alright, well, he's gonna hit him with the people's elbow, Rockbuster. And that's a miss.
And that's a miss.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. Big Bomb moves up to you, Takeshi. Gets a +2 to attack and damage.
Oh boy.
No, that's a good thing. Does a 24 hit?
Let me check. Sorry. 4. Just regular AC.
Regular AC.
Thanks to the tip bonus that I got, it does not.
Why is he on there twice? Go away. Okay. Cora, it is your turn.
Okay. So, as a... Let's see here. So, as a move action... Well, let's see here. Oh, I did have the lucky status effect for this roll.
Well,
I
then
found it.
you can roll again.
Okay. So, knowledge points. Okay, to identify them.
They're mines!
Oh no!
Alright, so let's see here.
Mine.
You get 3 questions.
Okay, how do we keep them from exploding?
Do not do physical damage after their second stage.
Gotcha, okay. So... Wait, was that in the common knowledge? 'Cause I thought...
No, it was, they keep getting bigger when you hit them.
Gotcha. Okay, so... Guys, hit them with magic if you can.
What magic?
Let's see here. Elemental weaknesses.
Water.
You kind of cut out. You said water?
Water, yes.
Okay. And then finally... will anything cause them to explode immediately?
Being on the 3rd stage,
Okay.
or being brought down to 0 on the 3rd stage.
Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure if, like, fire magic would make them instantly explode or something. Okay.
So I will just passively lose the X I just put on the field. Okay, cool.
So I'm going to target this one. As a move action, I'm going to go ahead and use Lucabrate. So, Lucabrate.
Actually, I don't need these X's yet. Just letting you know, per my rules that I have stated, that since you are above level 6, that there is a radius and then an inner radius. The inner radius is the fortitude and the outer radius is the reflex. But since you're level 8, the inner radius is still small.
Understood. So that is a 31 against its 10 plus its CR.
You beat it by 13.
Okay, so that gives everyone on Lucabrate. Let's see here. And yes, I am going to spend an extra point of the ability to give it towards every member of the species. And so that's a +3 competence bonus to hit these guys.
You might want to put it on text on the board somewhere.
Yeah, so you have a plus...
On the board, the map, I mean.
On the board?
On the board.
Place it on the map. Place it on the map.
What do I place?
Your bonuses?
The bonus.
Like, write them out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see here. I'm trying.
Go to the paintbrush and go to text.
I did. I'm not sure why it's not appearing. Like I'm clicking and it just makes a thing appear for like half a second.
Oh no!
I made an A.
Left.
You need to
click and-
choose the font.
I did.
Yeah, left click and right click at the same. Left click. Then
Oh,
right click.
okay, gotcha. Let's see here. So +1, competence bonus, saving throws. Oh, there we go. That's really small. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay. +3, competence bonus. To hit. Oops. That went up higher than it was supposed to. And then finally, +3 deflection.
Does deflection stack?
No,
No.
I don't think. Only dodge stacks. Okay. And so that's all the buffs I put up now. Let me see here. And then I'm going to use Hydro Twister on the bomb that's currently attacking Takeshi.
Okay.
There it is.
Do you have to roll to hit?
No, it's just automatic damage.
Okay. And what's the save for? D-protect and D-shell.
Yep.
Alright. It's D-protected and D-shelled.
Nice. For 5 rounds.
Yeah, like it's like it has that many rounds.
Yeah, and that was 22 water damage.
Yep.
Got it. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Axel, you're up.
Alrighty, since I'm probably, when it comes to attacking, I'm pretty much fucked. So we're gonna try and buff this party. Let's see. That's all physical. Okay.
I mean, you could try to do the most damage in its first and second stage.
Truths, but you know what? I'm gonna use a brand of. No, I can do something better than that. Let's see. Yeah, no, we're gonna do that. Brand of Sultan. Enemies within a 60-foot radius. Makes a. Oh wow, I did not do that. Yeah, 16 DC. Who's within? So.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty damage.
Yeah.
Is there a save for that?
Yes. Reflex to negate. I assume they can't be prone.
Oh no. We're just going to ignore that. They're not standing.
Yeah. So, but it's reflex to half the damage, and negate the prone effect.
So it's half. What's the DC? Oh, 16.
Yeah, I didn't finish coding that right.
And it is reflex. And these guys are built on reflex.
Yeah, it is reflex.
All right. They all passed.
Damn it! Would have thought that they would pass. No, divide. So they take
5
they
damage.
take 5 holy damage.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's and who's hurt at the moment?
Takeshi is.
Yeah, I've been better.
Just in case as a swift action, Bastion of Light, I'm gonna tether and I'm gonna choose Takeshi as an ally. Choose Cacti for 2 rounds. Just in case you do physical damage, I take that damage instead.
Alright.
And that's about it.
Alright, Takeshi, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit him with, Soton Knee. So I need to do a ranged touch attack.
Which one? Oh yeah, yours don't provoke, so go ahead.
Alright, give me a sec. Ranged touch.
Oh. One more thing, because I do have aura, I'm gonna place my aura of confidence in the chat. You guys do get a bonus. Well, temp and DR. Don't know if you guys got DR or not, but yeah. There it is.
So before I post the actual ability, does that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one you hitting?
The one that's de-protected and de-shelled.
What's the save for?
Save is for Imperil. believe it or not, failing it grants Imperil Lightning.
I rolled a 15. I failed.
Interesting.
I now have a resistance. No, I'm now normal against lightning.
Alright, and the clone is going to try to attack with the dagger again.
Okay.
I know it's probably ill-advised, but I think he's pretty far away. Yeah, that'll be fine.
He misses anyway.
Alright, that ends my turn.
Alright, since we forgot to do it before, that guy, the bomb is going to attack the clone. 26 to attack the clone.
If it does more than 4 minimum damage, the clone dies.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Alright, clone's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so I did, yeah. Kakashi, I'll save your ass. Gonna try to save you.
Arya?
I'm going to use my movement action to swap into Dark Arts.
Okay.
I'm gonna, just for my prestigious purposes, I'll throw that in there. And I'm going to, on the bomb that is deshelled and deprotected, I'm going to cast Water 2.
Okay.
Go. A real quick question of, what is the... It says that it needs to make a Fortitude save. What is the DC on that? Is it based off of?
It will tell you.
Okay.
What's the spell?
It's just Water 2.
It tells you right there.
Okay.
Oh, did you add your
Oh no, it doesn't tell you right there.
Yeah, so you're basically what's your spell casting ability? Like, what stat does it use?
This one's using intelligence.
Then you add your intelligence.
So basically, whatever 12 plus whatever your intelligence is.
So it's 14.
Yeah, whatever your casting stat is, add your casting stat to all of your main modifiers in your spells section.
Okay.
So whatever they are, they're like 10, 11, 12, make it 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, straight down.
Okay.
Wait, are you, do you cast with 2 different stats?
I do. I cast with Wisdom and Intelligence.
Well, you just suck, so, for your dark arts cast with, you have to do it individually then. So you have to add 2 to your dark arts and then whatever with your wisdom.
Okay, because the save DC, it's +2 from my intelligence and it's +2 from dark arts itself, so it would be 16.
Oh, you get them both together.
I do it because it's separate.
All right, then you just add +4 from the beginning and go straight down. You do the big one, the whole number, when they're all scrunched up together, and then it adds it all to all the spells down.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Considering some of these spells are with intelligence and some of them with wisdom. Oh, fun.
You said you added them both together.
Oh, no, I'm not on the sheet. I'm talking about with the number I just gave you.
Oh.
So it says my level 2 DC is 12.
Add your intelligence modifier to that.
So 14, and then I'm adding 2 from Dark Arts bonuses. That's 16.
DC 16.
2. I see how I do this. 2.
And you're supposed to be adding +8 to your attack. Or your damage.
plus another d6. I don't know how to include dark arts bonuses into my spells.
It's 1 or 2 is 3d6 plus your caster modifier plus your caster level.
Okay.
To make
Because
maximum of 10.
And then I have to add an additional die of the appropriate type due to dark arts because it's an elemental spell.
Then it's 4d6.
Okay, so I need to roll an additional d6 if the attack hits.
It already hit. You already killed it.
Oh, okay. I'll just roll an additional 10 damage. Woo.
But change that to 4d6 plus 2 plus 8.
Okay. And that should be my turn then.
Gerald, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to cast Wound on this one.
Okay.
Seven non-elemental.
Alright, it'll take 1d4 bleed on its turn.
Alrighty. And then... that's my turn.
Alright, roll d4. Alright. Alright, it tries to, Sizerzik. Does a 19 hit you?
Is it, versus normal AC?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Thanks to my spell.
And that will miss Titan as well. Sizerzik, it is your turn.
Nice. So, Cora, you said magic?
Yeah, water magic if you can.
I'll take a 5-foot step back. Do I have water? Don't think I have water. So water, eh? I'll swap out. I'll use my standard action then to swap out. What spells? Okay. Leviathan has water. So my standard action will be swapping Titan out with Leviathan. Because Leviathan has water spells. It uses my MP. Alright, so can Leviathan cast defensively, or is it considered a
Leviathan can cast defensively.
oh, it's a spell-like ability. That's still technically a spell, right?
Yeah, it uses your MP.
That's fine. It's only 2 MP.
But
Leviathan will
it still has to cast defensively.
Correct.
Because is
that off my? Is that off me then?
Yeah, it uses your MP.
Okay.
It passes, I think. What is it using?
It's water too.
Okay, it passes.
This is a 15 hit touch on
Yes.
this one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. Since that one's bigger, trying to get the bigger ones out of the way.
Alright. It's not wet, though.
Aw, shucks. Okay, that's our turn.
Cora.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here. I think we can do this, right? Okay, I'm going to use Quick Cast. So I can cast Hydra Twister as a Swift. And go ahead and hit the larger one over here first for...
You can't see it.
Oh, I can't?
No.
Well... Okay. I take my
I mean,
move
you could have
action
just
first,
taken a 5-foot step.
I mean, I don't need to. I don't really need my movement action.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything. So, yeah. Hit him first for 16 water.
Alright. 16.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta... Okay, and he's still alive?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hit him again. With the same spell.
Alright.
That's another 16 water damage.
Okay, he's not looking too good.
And did you roll for the D-Protect and D-Shell?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yep.
Yay, okay, cool.
Now it's his turn. That's a 31 to hit you. Touch.
Yeah, that's gonna touch.
Oh, I rolled mostly ones.
Who's getting attacked right now?
Take 15
Cora.
fire damage. I need a reflex save.
I would like to immediate action, please. On that damage part.
On fire?
Yeah.
What's your immediate action?
Intervention, baby. Come in with the saves.
Okay.
No, I got no swift action. Hell yeah.
Alright, you take 8 damage and Cora takes 7.
Nice.
Alright, thank you.
I'm making sure you guys are gonna live.
Wait, half
Right.
all damage dealt. What? Does Axel take half the damage?
No. If an
Yeah.
ally within 50 feet of the whole area that you can see.
Yeah, it just halves the damage, it doesn't transfer it.
So that 15 is half. You're welcome.
Sanke.
I mean, it's his ruling. How you want me? I can
No,
still
no,
take
it's
the
fine.
damage.
It sounds like he broke up.
It's
You
fine.
just heard the... Okay.
No, I can still take the damage because technically I have a great sword, so it would make sense.
Alright, and then... You said reflex save.
Yeah, you're not on fire.
Ah,
All right, Axel.
Yeah.
Does a 25 touch hit you?
Then it certainly does.
Ow. 27 fire damage. I need a reflex save.
Do you still want to take the damage?
I mean, do you have any ways?
No, I was talking about with Cora.
what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I was talking about you, not to you.
Oh,
Alright, this is 17.
Yeah,
patch.
you're not on fire.
Okay, but you said 27, right?
27 fire damage.
Alrighty.
Axel, it is your turn.
So, after being hit with that, saving lives. Jeez, roll 20.
DR does not include in
Yeah,
this.
no. I had 5 temporary hit points from my aura of confidence. That everybody has, by the way, in a DR plus 2. If you already have DR, use the one you have higher. That is within 50 feet. Let's see. What can I do? Who looks hurt the most? Oh, who looks hurt the most at the moment right now?
Takeshi still.
All right, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna move, provoke that, making provoking attack of opportunity.
Miss.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move.
You can
over
technically
here.
be underneath me. I am 20 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. Go over there, and I'm gonna use a standard action to use lay on hands. You heal 17. Woo! Any negative status effects on you at the moment? Because I do have blessings. I gotta.
No, I don't have any negative status effects, just hurt.
Okay. 6. Okay, yeah. Then I'm going to. Let's see, move out of there. So let's see.
Can't move again.
Oh,
You're stuck under there.
I'm under her. Well, that's the. Wait a minute.
Don't you dare look up.
Wait, but I
I
am.
mean, she was wearing armor, so it's not like you can see anything.
I know, but I'm making sure my allies are living. So yeah. How high were you again?
I'm 20 feet up in the air.
Then you don't get the 5 temp. And immediate action costs my swift action, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll end my
I
turn.
thought you already used an immediate action.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, you get your swift action back this turn.
Okay, then
If
as
you-
a
You didn't use your swift action last turn, did you?
no.
Okay.
As a swift action, I make sure everybody within 30 feet of me. I'm gonna use shaken.
And you're all shaken.
Shake it, not shaken. Shake it off. Shake it off. Come on, guys. We got this. No pressure. No pressure. A lot of pressure. Let's see. Warrior levels. So that. And I'm. So yeah. Twice the. So everybody gains within 30 feet of me. 8 temp HP. Oh no, and plus con. So 12. My bad. 12 temp HP.
nice. Thank you.
And yeah, so I am going to end.
All right. Takeshi.
Alright, give me a second. I need to check something on my spell. Alright, so the roll that I did for my last spell, was that the right kind of touch? It just said regular touch, and that's what has me confused. Oh, actually, yeah, it does have it selected. So I'm going to attack the one that's right there, if you can see that.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him again. And how much MP do level 2 spells cost?
The same, whatever level it is.
So it's 2 MP?
Yes.
Okay.
That does not hit.
Alright.
But it does cost 2 MP.
Right, I understand. Let's see. Okay, that's a standard action. So as my swift, I'm going to summon another clone. And the clone is going to attack with a dagger. And yeah, I'm sure that misses.
That does miss.
Okay, that will end my turn.
Arya, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, why change something that isn't broken? I'm going to once again cast water, but first I'm going to activate with my move action. Actually, no. I'm going to activate Arcane Hypothesis. And then I'm going to affect this on the spell Water 2. I'm going to be rolling 2d100. And I'm going to try and get them to a specific number on the table to affect the spell with a metamagic feat. Okay, I can take one or the other. I'm going to take the 80, and I'm going to keep it. Actually, I'm going to lower it by 5 to lower it from 80 to 75, because I can lower it by 3 per every 2 scholar levels after the first. So I will be lowering it from 80 to 75, costing 5 points, and activating the Empower spell effect onto Water 2. And I'm going to hit the bomb that is closest to us right here with the spell. Now, I wish I had been smart and looked up what Empower spell did before I did this roll, though.
Alright.
Alright, and we'll now actually roll the spell. Sorry, I haven't been able to add the extra damage from Dark Arts yet. But I have the AC in there, or the DC is 16. I'm gonna end up writing new spells in my spell list, whether they're in Dark Arts or not.
Which one are you targeting?
I am targeting the closest one to us. And the water 2 is affected with Empower spell, the meta magic feat.
No, you can only target the closest one towards you anyway.
Yeah. I actually... All variable numeric spells are increased by half, including bonuses. So... Huh?
Do you not understand what your ability does?
I'm trying to figure out... I mean, I know what it does. I'm just trying to figure out what... I'm trying to figure out how the benefit for Empower spell does. Variable numeric effects of Empower spell increased by half, including bonuses to dice rolls.
They're
So is that
increased
just...
by 50%.
Okay. So I do... Let's see, half of 27 is
40.
13. It's 40. Yep. So that's 40 damage.
41, actually.
And that is water damage.
Okay.
And that's all I do on my turn.
You hear something whistling in the air.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure.
Okay. Bibbidi bobbidi boo, I choose you. Damn it.
Now can I temporal hiccup?
Nope, it's too late. And then it slams into the earth just in front of you.
I'm gonna point this out to the group.
I think
Guys,
I think they can all see this.
Yeah, so... What the... Who are you?
Bless you.
Ah, I have found you, Manalant scum.
Monoland? Where?
Don't try to play dumb.
I'm terribly confused. Who is he talking to?
Us.
He's talking at us, but I don't
You
know.
Yeah,
all
but no-
die by my hand.
Not if I kill you first!
Eh? Another one of your friends?
Nope! He's an enemy. Enemy to Tomorrowland, and I don't like him anymore.
I have never seen this guy in my life.
I'm gonna kill him!
Let's roll its initiative.
Alright. Time for big hero moment. Alright.
Whose turn do we leave off with? Arya.
Arias.
Arya, and in turn, it will attack you. With Fire 2. Arya does a... 27 touch hit.
Yep.
Takes 16 damage and I need a reflex save.
Okay.
You are on fire.
Can
Oh, fun.
Can I temporal hiccup that?
Yes.
Alright, temporal hiccup, please re-roll.
You are not on fire.
That's with the +3 from Cora's ability, right?
10 would still have failed.
Wait, so a 21 passes?
A 21 passes, yes.
But I got caught on fire when I rolled a 21 earlier.
Oh, he said not on fire, not caught on fire.
No one's been caught on fire yet.
Oh, I thought I was. Oh, whoops.
He said not on fire.
Oh, okay. So I'm not on fire either.
You're
I'm
not
sorry. I misheard then. I thought I burned.
You just got burned by your own self now.
Dang.
Burn!
It's because he spits that hot fire.
Alright. Gerald, it is your turn.
Alright, so new guy, who is he?
Enemy. Big enemy. Number 1 enemy right now. If you ask who he is, enemy to our home.
My name is Judge Magister Lucius.
I love the name.
You know, it's quite fair to.
It's Bevelle.
You know what?
Judge Magister of Bevelle.
I'll wait for my turn to speak, unless it's talking straight.
I am going to cast Bone Armor on myself. As a swift. And then draw my sword.
Okay.
Take a movement and then ready in action in case he charges.
You want to put your bone armor on the field?
No, I'm using the spell Bone Armor instead of my Bone Commander since I wasn't able to resummon it.
Okay. And now we will attack Leviathan. Does a 24 attack hit Leviathan?
Yes.
Leviathan takes 9 points of damage. 10 points of damage, yes. Sizerzik is your turn.
Okay. First up, Leviathan's gonna water to that one again. Passing defensively.
You fail.
No.
You lose. Yeah.
I've already subtracted it.
You lose. Yeah, you lose your MP, and you lose your spell. What are you gonna do?
That is a good ass question. So that's a 20-foot radius. Yeah, they're 20 feet apart. Nice. So I'm gonna center the spell here, so it hits both of these. And it's diamond dust. Reflex DC 20.
Which ones are you hitting?
The guy that just landed, and this one.
Guy passes with a natural 20. The other one fails.
Alright, so he only takes 20 then, and the bum will take 20. Or 40 with a full 41. And then that one didn't make it,
Correct.
so that one's also frozen. If it can get frozen.
It is frozen.
And that's my turn.
Cora.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, this guy hasn't, like, attacked us yet, right?
No.
He has attacked us, but I attacked him.
Oh. Well,
I diamond
guess.
dusted.
Yeah, you die today.
Okay. So there's no
Yeah, he
talking
let
this
it
out.
and literally said monoland scum, so...
Alright,
You know,
fine.
there's no reasoning with Bevelle.
Let's see, am I close enough to be able to... I'm gonna... Let's see, what's my best option here for hitting this dude? I'll just hit him with the good old Hydro Twister, so I'm gonna 5-foot step up. And... Yep, 30 feet. So... It's 23 water damage.
He deflects it off of him and it hits the bomb.
Is that spell resistance?
No, he just deflects it off of him.
Alright.
He has a thing.
Okay. Can I... So was there any sort of, like, magical effect to it? Could I
Nope.
spellcraft it?
No magic.
Okay, no magic. You just
Technology.
Hit it with, okay, he hit it with an implement that deflected the spell. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Oh, well. The bomb failed that. Petty tricks will not work on me.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna use my move action to analyze him for metal. So I'm rolling a knowledge against him.
Okay.
Which knowledge should I use?
Local.
Local? Okay. All right, that's a 25 versus 10 plus a CR.
You beat it by 3.
Okay, so everybody gets a +1 to their saving throws against anything this guy does.
And what do you want to know about his metal?
It's metal, METTLE.
Oh.
It's my ability. Okay. And just so everybody knows, Shining Ruby has worn off. So
Alrighty, I can't
you
wait
lose
to-
the +3 to your saving throws and
The deflection.
yeah, the deflection AC.
Alright, that's good to know.
I will
Know
cast
me
it again next
next turn.
next chance I get. Yeah.
Alright, because that may affect me, my friend.
That ends my turn.
My god, this guy has so many stances.
Or wait, I guess I could use my Swift and figure out if he has any Blue Mage abilities. If we want to go through that.
He has none.
Okay. Then, yeah, my turn's over. I appreciate it.
Cora, the bomb is going after you again because you did the most damage to it. Does a 21 touch hit you?
And this is from. Yes.
That is 18 points of fire damage, and I need a reflex save. You're not on fire,
Thank you.
and you take 18 points of fire.
Okay.
Why am I amused by like the idea of a voice of God going, "You're not on fire"?
Where did Axel go?
Someone's currently underneath Aria.
Jarrell,
Oh, okay.
same thing to you. Does a 21 hit? Your touch.
Yes.
That is 23 fire damage, and I need a reflex save. Alright, you are not on fire. Axel, it is your turn.
Alright, so as a standard action, like to cast Lead Blade again. Oh my! I'm using a hero point. No, I'm using a hero point to re-roll that.
Let's see if you have any hero points.
I got 2.
You have 1 hero point.
No, remember we leveled up.
Yes, you have 0 at level 7. At level 8, you now have 0.
There we go.
That was the wrong button.
So minus 1 free action, go into rage. I don't like this man. Hate him with a passion. So what was? Let's see. 40. I get 18 temps. So.
Oops.
22. Okay, then we'll do my current HP. 8. I get 18. And as a swift action, I like to go into dark side.
Okay.
And as a move action, I'm using one of my new stances I just got. If I can just... Okay, so let me post dark side. Let me post... Where are you? Where are you, buddy? I need you the most. Daring stance. I get a -2 penalty on my AC. I get a... Well, now +3 to insight bonus to attack rolls. And my threat and range increased by 5. So I have a 10 feet reach. If they enter it, I get to... Basically, if they enter, I get to provoke... I get to attack them. Yeah. And that's all I can do.
Alright. Takeshi, it is your turn.
We lost Takeshi.
No! You bastard! You took him away. Alright, guys, this is where I. Why do I have 1? Wait. That's right. 6. There we go. I have 4.
Takeshi said nothing, he just memed.
I think he left.
I know, he didn't say anything, he just memed.
Oh my god.
His people needed him, so he left.
What happened?
When the girl... Oh, he's back.
My guess is internet hiccuped.
Internet, or he just got assassinated, and this is now his murderer.
Power just went out.
Oh, fun.
Takeshi, it is your turn. Oh. Power just went out.
No, it was
Takeshi has
Even flicker. The modem had to reboot.
Alright, when you can, it is your turn.
What all did I miss from that last little bit?
It was just Axel getting into a stance and casting lead blades, and then yeah,
raging on the enemy, basically.
Alright, well, let's see.
and Core taking some more fire damage from mine.
Right. I got everything up to like a couple minutes ago, so I'm just
A couple of
determining if I
minutes
want-
ago was just Axel's turn.
Yeah. I'm determining if I want to keep attacking the bomb or if I want to go for our new threat. I'm kind of leaning towards the bomb.
Yeah, get the bomb. I'm trying to try my best to get to the new threat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my character sheet open again. And let's see, spells. I'm gonna do this again. I'm doing that against the large bomb.
It is a miss again.
Never mind, doesn't matter. And the clone is going to try to move up behind the bomb.
Okay.
Clone cannot make any other action.
Alright. Judge Magister's turn. You disgust me as a summoner. Ow. 32 to hit? Also, give me a will save. You're in his aura. So, Zerzik?
Say what?
Will save?
Will save. And 4, you gave us +3 to our rolls, correct?
No. That expired last turn.
Can you remove it then?
Oh, gotcha.
You
Oh,
can
right,
put it back. Put it back up next turn.
I mean, I thought you did it to him. Oh, right, but because that's the ability's tied.
No, it's +1. So you get a +1
okay,
on this guy.
+1. Okay, that is something.
You also get a DR and temporary of, I believe, 12 hit points and a DR of 2.
You are shaken from him.
Cool.
And does a 32 hit you?
Yes.
Take 26 points of damage.
Oh.
DM, if I already use my swift action, I can't use an immediate action, right?
Did you use your swift action last time?
To enter dark side, yes.
You don't have an immediate action then.
Ah, damn. I'm gonna save you.
Well, thanks for the temp HP.
You're welcome. And the DR2. Don't forget about the
Yep.
DR.
Yep.
That DR can save your life.
They can, considering I'm a squishy.
No, we're not done yet.
What?
Well, that was just his sneeze. Now here's his attack. You forget that Bevelle has a giant
That's right. That's right.
bullseye on summoners.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that can help the world against sin, and they just
They just don't want
hate it.
they just probably they're the ones who made sin. I'm just saying, a little sussy, a little suspicious that they want to get rid of all summoners. Don't care about the goddamn world.
No, they just want to get rid of summoners that aren't theirs.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
We are going to smite you now as a swift action. What's your alignment?
My alignment is this neutral good.
Oh, excellent. This is going to hurt you twice as much.
Yeah, no, because I'm not evil.
I need you to make a will save.
I'm gonna use cat's luck on this.
Okay.
So I get to roll twice and take the higher number.
I didn't roll that high, so...
Wow.
Well, you fell. So you take 26 points of dark damage. That is it doubled.
That's
Does a DR help with that?
No. The DR helped with the damage that we dealt earlier, though. The 26 damage that we dealt earlier.
I'm
Or not 26. The other one.
Got my limit break at least.
The bomb's going to attack you, Sizerzik.
Huh?
What?
Bomb's
what
attacking the guy.
No, it's not.
Oh, because it's ranged. Gotcha.
It doesn't even see him.
Oh!
Does a 15 touch hit you?
I don't think so. No. Yes.
Oh, no. I need a reflex save.
I have a 14 touch.
Oh, God, you're on fire, too.
We're going down, gentlemen.
Take 22 fire damage.
Take it. DR doesn't help against that.
No, it doesn't. It's resistance that would help with that.
Spell resistance?
No, fire resistance.
Fire resistance. I don't think I have on anything at the moment that gives that.
Maybe Arya can help. Arya?
Hey, well, hopefully I can. I'm going to...
Wait,
Whoop.
hang on. Does deflect help against that touch?
It should already be calculated in.
No, I have a spell that's an immediate action.
What's it do? Post it.
It's called deflect. Because I believe deflection helps with touch, right?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Then I'm going to use that.
Alright,
It's
then
basically shield. So I don't take the... I'm not on fire, I don't take the...
Then you don't take the fire damage then, right.
I forgot I had that, but I don't have that's the immediate deck. Yes.
But you don't want the Judge Magister in your face anymore.
No, I don't.
Arya, it is your turn.
Okay.
Some goddamn get this frickin' duck away from me.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this is a good idea, but fuck it, I like having a bit of fun. I'm going to cast the blind spell onto the Judge Magister.
Okay.
This is unfortunately... I'm gonna have to rewrite all my spells to include Dark Art, so I'm sorry that that number is not gonna be fully correct. Actually, I think it is.
What's your bonuses to the dark arts for DC?
No, the save DC is increased by 1 plus 1 per 4 scholar levels after first. That's the only thing I think that if actually affects blind.
So that would be.
Or is that... Here, I can post them again if you want.
I say posted.
Give me 1 sec. It was up, but I can just do it again.
Yes. How many? What's your spell level?
Spell level here is...
Oh, wait.
1.
After 4.
No, it is effective because blind is a dark spell.
It is, so that would be.
It is increased by an additional 2. The caster level is 3 instead of just 1.
Right. 3,
Okay.
So that would be a DC 17 or 16.
17, I think, because it's adding 2 from the it's adding 2 to dark level spells, caster level, and its save DC is increased by 2 due to the below effect.
Then it is 17. Yeah. Where's the will save, Bill? DM, where is it? Where is it?
He reaches into his pocket, grabs something, and drinks it.
It's not his turn.
No, it's not.
What the fuck? This man's hack. This man's cheating the rules. We
Nope.
have.
Nope.
Can I do anything against that?
Nope. It's a wondrous item.
Oh, fun.
This guy has good gear.
No shit.
Don't worry.
I don't even know who he is. Don't even know why he's attacking me. I'm just with these guys. I think that's probably why I'm getting attacked, actually.
Probably.
It's like guilty by association.
I mean, the only person so far he's attacked is me.
I got lit on fire by him, thank you.
No, you got lit on fire by these things. The mines are what I've been doing fire. The only thing he's done so far is just come forward and
Did he
absolutely
not attack
annihilate
me
me.
immediately when he landed? I forgot.
No, you got hit by
Okay.
mine.
I got bombed, okay, that's fine.
Gerald.
So, well, I mean, I'm not done with my turn, though.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So, I'm going to spend a hero point. My only one I have to gain another standard action. I'm going to use my move action to swap to light arts. Which means now I have to swap that. I'm going to do that. Is that okay? I have one. I believe hero points allow another standard action?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Spending my one little hero point. Using my move action that I didn't use originally to swap to light arts. I'm trying to find where my hero points is so I can get rid of it.
I already got rid of it. I have access to hero points.
Fair enough. And I'm also going to use, because I can just do this for free without any actual use. As my swift action, I will activate Divine Seal, which will, the next white mage spell I cast, the next healing spell I cast will heal half as many hit points. And I will cast a Light Arts buffed Cure 3 on Sizurzik. So we'll quickly that. And then...
Be sure it has the extra...
That's what I'm about to throw in right now.
So it would be 66.
Correct. and it will heal Sizerzik for half of 27. Is it rounded down or up?
It's always rounded down.
Okay, in that case, Sizerzik is healing for 40 HP.
You said half.
It's the healing and halved. It's 1.5 times healing.
Basically the same thing Arya did with water before.
So it's 40.
Yes.
Okay. Now you overhealed yourself now.
I've tried to. There we go.
She's killing you now.
What the hell? What the hell?
Wait a minute here.
We trusted you.
Nah, see, that would be the ultimate play, is actually light you on fire so I can join this guy so I don't die. I should have thought about that.
I channel the extra overhealing into my summon. So that it gains some health back. But that's how that works, right?
We can't have nice things.
Wait, should I not have healed him?
No, it's joking. I'm joking.
Arya, does a 21 touch hit you?
Yep.
I need a Oh wait, it was your turn. Oh wait, you're not on fire.
Yeah, I'm not on fire.
Make a reflex save to see if you're on fire. Also take 20 fire damage.
Okay. Oh, no. Alright, reflex save. Shit.
Now you're on fire.
Yeah, I'm on fire.
Oh no!
Yeah, there's a burning angel in the sky.
Why it smells like bird?
It smells like chicken.
Yeah, wait, why it smells like chicken? Wait a minute.
Okay, sheet, you're supposed to be saying limit break is activatable. Oh well.
Am I still in limit break?
Yeah.
Cool.
Gerald, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
This bomb looks like it's on its last float.
Which one?
This one. This one.
Alright.
This one. Yeah.
Do I have any knowledges? I do not. Alright, I am going to swift action Soul Eater. And as my charge, plunge into him.
Alright. I need you to make a will save.
Alright.
Okay. Your plunge misses.
Damn. Alright, that's all I got.
We are going to attack Leviathan. Ah. That's a 30. Leviathan takes 12 points of damage. Sizerzik, it is your turn.
It's not what I. Come on. Alright, what limit break can I do? I could do the protection limit break. Yeah, if I take a 5-foot step, and then have the avatar to come into melee.
That provokes. Oh, that might not hit. Does a 15 hit the avatar?
15 touch? Yes, right on.
15 regular.
Oh, AC? No. And then that's my limit break. It only acts as a swift. So now Leviathan gets DR4. And then Leviathan will... What are the attacks? It's gonna do Bite and Tail Slap against this guy, this Magistrate.
The bite hits.
No, if the bite hits, she's gonna attempt to grab.
The grab fails.
Yeah, the 16 failed.
It was a 20.
Oh, yes. Wait, that's a nat 20.
That is a nat 20.
Oh, you're just rolling a d20? Why aren't you rolling your full... No, it's not. You're rolling...
It was... Wait, why is that so weird?
No, it's not a nat
Oh.
20. It's a d20 plus your number.
Well, yeah, but a green 20 is a nat 20. That's plus at. Why is it plus at? What's that?
Is that trying to
reference
say at
broken?
level 8, it's 8?
No, it's at CM. You said
It should be plus. It should be plus 11
So
because that's the my attack bonus at the moment.
Oh, you're rolling... it.
That's the so if the bite hits, that's the grab to hit, which is a nat 20. Because it would be plus 11, so that would be 31.
Curious. Well, then if you auto hit, then you or auto grab, then you're. Let me see if he can.
No,
be...
it's not an auto grab. It auto attempts to grab if I land the bite, and then the grab was a natural 20. I can roll again to confirm.
It is a grab. There isn't an. You grappled him.
Nice.
Yeah, by
I don't know if I think since I'm grappled, I don't think I can constrict or anything like that.
Yes, you can constrict.
Alright, cool. What do I roll for constrict?
And when it's his turn, you roll his constrict damage. If he doesn't have constrict damage, then he doesn't have. You don't.
It doesn't have constrict damage.
Constrict is with the tail. Otherwise, then he's just grappled.
Well, it's held on via bite.
Then it's a grapple.
Okay.
unfortunately.
No, that's fine by me. And then my turn's gonna be... Because Limit Break was a swift action, took a 5-foot step. We're gonna attempt... Well, I'll just throw a Judgment Bolt down. So I can hit these 2 things as well. Judgment Bolt's a 20-foot radius, so I'll center Judgment Bolt on this square. Yeah, so they're out of the way. So I don't have to
doesn't
exclude
hit
them.
allies anyway. Judgment Bolt doesn't hit allies. It says enemies.
It says, Alright, cool. That works for me. So it's a DC 20
DC 20.
reflex.
Titan or Leviathan loses -2 reflex.
-2 reflex?
So-
Oh, yeah.
And so does Judge Magister. But doesn't matter. He still passes.
So, reflex save for half damage. Those who fail reflex makes a fortitude or beef. Okay, so it takes half. He takes half. It's at 16.
He has to roll.
But he's wearing metal, right?
That. What does that have to do with anything?
Is it?
Oh,
he's
that's
not
only for.
He's not static.
That's only for. That's only for. Shocking Grasp. Shocking Grasp gives me a +3 to hit if they're wearing metal or have a metal weapon. Alright, that's can I do
Leviathan has. Oh, Leviathan does not. Okay.
Leviathan does not what?
Nothing.
Yep, that's it. Because Judgment Bolt's a full round action. Alright, I'm done. Did you roll these guys too?
Yep. They passed. They're dex based. So he's going to attempt to break the grapple.
Oh, I forgot to bonus action, not bonus action,
What is your CMD?
I already used a swift action, so never mind. What is Leviathan's CMD?
Yeah.
CMD is 25.
Alright, we broke the grapple with a 30. And we are going to use a judgment on Leviathan. What is this new
It's +4 to start maintaining grapple, so that would have been
that's on his turn.
No, it's still a 29.
Yeah, but that's
So his 30
a
still
+4 is to maintain the grapple on his turn.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
That's if when it's your turn you wish to maintain the grapple. Okay, so we're going to just smite Leviathan.
What did Leviathan do? Leviathan didn't know.
Leviathan, give me a will save.
He gets a bonus. Will save?
Yep. Alright, Leviathan fails. Leviathan takes 31 points of dark damage.
Fails.
Oh wait, what's Leviathan's alignment?
Leviathan's alignment. Same thing as my neutral good.
Oh,
So, question: whose turn is it?
oh shit, you're right.
It's the end of my turn.
Crap, it's not my turn yet.
No. I was gonna say, is he doing like... This
Oh.
isn't 5th edition, he doesn't get legendary actions.
You're
Well,
right. Ignore
see-
everything that just happened. Cora, it's your turn.
Okay.
So they're still grappled.
You still grapple.
Rewind sound effect.
Okay, so as a move action, I am going to use Lucabrate on the Grand Magister, Judge Magister.
He is not a grand one.
He's looking pretty grand.
Grand off.
Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be Lucabrate. And that's gonna be knowledge local. So that is a nice 37.
It beats it by 17.
Okay, so everybody gets a I believe a plus
3.
yeah,
Wait.
plus wait.
No.
Yeah. Or no,
No,
okay,
plus
yeah.
2.
No, it's if it succeeds by 10 or more, then the speed bonus increases to plus 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So plus 3 Lucabrate on him.
So what does that affect?
Plus 3 is to hit.
Oh,
So-
Leviathan, I need a will save.
I'm-
Sorry.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, that should cover that, and then I'm going to go ahead and cast Shining Ruby.
Yay! Oh, why can we?
4 rounds of plus 3 to all your saves, and plus 3 deflection bonus to AC.
Yay! I still. That's it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna 5-foot step closer to Kashi. And that'll be my turn.
Bomb's going to move closer to you. Give attack of opportunity on the bomb.
Who?
Takeshi clone.
Ah.
Alright. I have a feeling this is going to be a mistake, but, hang on. I need to actually get the clone's character sheet up. So, let's...
You don't have to take the attack of opportunity.
Well,
It's almost dead, too. If they crit,
that's true.
it might kill it. But
Yeah, that would
that's
be-
on you.
Yeah, that would be a mistake. No, so with the knowledge that we have, no attack of opportunity.
Okay. Then it's going to fire a Fire 2 at Cora. 23 touch.
That hits.
I need a reflex save. You are not on fire. Take 23 fire damage.
Thank you.
Oh, I'll gladly give you more.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
That
Gerald, This one will continue to attack fire at you.
Alright.
It just
All right.
entered my fucking space.
No,
I'm
it
not gonna
didn't.
attack. Yeah, I did. Remember, my Daring Sense reached my threat range by 5, so it's a 10-foot to hit.
Oh, that's true.
So I'm not gonna take it because I know what these fuckers do. I don't like them. So continue on.
Okay. Does 25 touch hit you?
Yes.
That'll be 26 damage. I need a reflex save.
26.
As I look for a better way to get through another boring day, oh yeah, oh yeah. I turn to you for a little while, hoping to catch a forbidden smile, oh yeah, oh yeah. Standing on the edge, breaking every pledge. Oh yeah. I'm a man who doesn't care what they think about the things that I do. Things that I do, yeah. Know what you think, but you don't have a clue, yeah. I am impossible to teach. I'm just barely out of reach. When I wake up torn and broken apart, with a lonely moment, fear in my heart. Oh yeah. Far too late to second guess where I've been. Every day the pain is closing in. Oh yeah. I'm a man who doesn't care what they think about the things that I do. Things that I do, yeah. Know what you think, but you don't have a clue, yeah. I'm impossible to teach. I'm just barely out of reach. Oh yeah.
Uh, 23 for the reflex.
You pass.
I think you got a call.
This person's not letting me send the message.
Oh,
Damn
fun.
you! Damn you, phone! Let him send the message. 23 pass.
Axel, it is your turn.
I'm a swift action. Oh yeah, before that, I gotta take 8. So anybody adjacent to me heals.
I mean, I'm
heals
15. I'm
Yeah,
15 feet above you.
Yeah, so anybody adjacent to me, so basically Takeshi and Korra heal for 6.
Awesome.
Grr, I'm gonna swift action Soul Eater. If I could just. Where are you? Did I pass? Nope, I have not. And I'm gonna move. If I. There we go. 1, 2. I'm hitting our little friend here with a fell cleave.
Alright, you get a +2 to hit.
Nice! So that's gonna be, let's see,
And I need a will save.
a will save. Alrighty. Let me get that will save out of the way. Yeah! Natural 20 of a 34.
Okay.
Alright. Can I use 4 stream points?
Sure.
DM. DM?
I said sure.
Alright, so let's see, that would be 2, 3, 4, a +5, so that makes it 24 to hit. Ooh, that's a 40 AC hit.
Yes.
Takes 35 slashing and 16 holy and shadow damage.
Alright, I gotta figure out this math. What part is holy?
It's 8. So 8 holy, 8 shadow.
Okay, so ignore that. Okay. Uh, 35 damage. Okay.
Of slashing. And this is a magical weapon, by the way.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
It is also a chaotic weapon if that matters or anything.
Chaotic?
Yes.
Oh, it does that? That's what Soul Eater does?
No. It's what Aura of Sin does. You're in my aura now.
Oh, nice. You're also in my aura of confidence.
So
No,
many
no.
goddamn auras.
It's treated as evil aligned
Oh,
for damage reduction.
nice. No, I'm a good person. I have an evil weapon. Yeah. Alright, I end my turn.
Alright. Takeshi, it is your turn.
Alright. So let's see. It's my turn, right? Alright, so I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna walk over to the behind everybody. I'm gonna pull out a shuriken of dispelling. And I'm gonna try and use it against that guy. Hello?
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
My god, this person just won't leave me alone.
Gil, do I have to handle that person?
No.
Alright, and the clone will do nothing. That'll end my turn. Unless I need to make a will save.
Alright. 1 second.
Actually, wait. While Takeshi is moving up, he yells out to the clone to also use that same spell. So let me go ahead and do that real quick.
Alright, go ahead.
And I forgot to modify my ninja level, so that should actually be 21 damage.
Alright.
That's on that bomb, by the way.
Okay, that bomb is destroyed.
Okay, now that it's my turn.
Alright, up next is Group Magister. He's going to try to break the grapple.
It's about just a 25 to break.
lights are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me.